Hey, welcome back, subscribers. KTM 690 MotoVlog is back. Yeah, long time since I've done one of these. I'm headed to the moto shop right now. Forgot my sunglasses, so that kind of sucks. But I just wanted to fill you guys in on my life. Some of you guys actually enjoy that for some reason. But I went to the doctor on Wednesday, so that's my big news. And he did not clear me to ride. We got some x-rays. Maybe I can splice that in to the video. And he said that I've got a good 6 weeks left. My clavicle, aka collarbone, right here, little separated there. So it's got to rebuild a bunch of bone all over that so that it's nice and strong. And he's a pretty cool guy, actually. And he's not trying to stop me from doing what I want to do. He's worked with a bunch of athletes in the past and stuff. So he pretty much told me it's don't trust it. It's the material in there that's developed is fairly hard stuff, but it's not that strong. He told me if I break it during the healing process, there's a decent chance that it just won't want to heal. And yeah, I'm not interested in that. I'm not making paychecks from riding dirt bikes, so, and I really don't want to deal with that and more surgeries and more time off and more medical bills. It's just not worth it. So I'm just doing my commutes, and I'll just keep working on my bikes and making them shinier and shinier, and I don't know, smoother and faster, and all these sorts of things that I can do without actually riding them. So it's not really a bad thing. I'll just make some lemonade from the lemons. But yeah, all the rest of the bones seem to be doing okay. He didn't say anything about the 5 ribs, and I think it's 5 ribs, or is it 6? That's 5. Or the scapula, my shoulder blade. They seem to be healing up. 4 weeks ago, the scapula still had some, looks like chunks, kind of not really healed up on that. But he didn't seem to care about that, and it doesn't hurt me or anything. So we're just worried about the clavicle at this point, and since it's the easiest bone to break in the human body anyway, or most common, I should say, I don't need to crash on a weak one. All I got to do is dump it over in a corner or something dumb like that, and then I'm screwed up for another half a year. So they'll just let it do its thing. That's basically the big news that I got. Hopefully, if any of you guys are watching, you're free ride enthusiasts, electric bike. You saw I just put up the brake pedal video finally. So I'm finally delivering on some of that content I promised you guys a long time ago. Like I said, a lot of that was not my fault. I fully intended on putting out a lot of this stuff 6 months ago, but a lot of the parts were on back order. And then, I had a lot of money going out for a bunch of different things, and I finally got my suspension done. My suspension guy was going to build a kit for me from scratch, but there was so many back-ordered parts that we weren't able to do that, so we ended up going through an aftermarket company that makes parts and double-checked that we could retrofit it to the free ride and everything, and it worked, and it's awesome. I haven't obviously got to ride it on the dirt, but man, it feels like a totally different machine even in the driveway. Like just screwing around on it, sitting on it, hopping around. I sent my friends, my buddy that I coach, I should say, sent his off at the same time, and it's set up more or less the same. He's a little heavier than me, but I'm a more advanced rider. So the settings end up being kind of sort of similar. And I put my stiffer springs actually in his bike so that we could test the springs, because it's kind of uncharted waters that we're in there with the free ride suspension. But he rode it last weekend and is absolutely ecstatic about it. It's awesome. It worked perfect. He could just come through banging the corners. It's not all mushy and all that kind of stuff anymore like it used to. The stock suspension's okay, you know, if you're just kind of screwing around in the yard. And you know, we kind of got those jumps, and we shaped them right and everything, so they got good landings unless you come up short and stuff. But some of you guys know that I actually bent, I think, 2, maybe 3 shock bolts, and my friend actually bent a shock bolt too because just coming up short. I'm sure they're not the strongest bolts in the world. They're probably meant to bend so that you don't screw the shock up. But I hit one jump that was pretty big. One of these cross gap ones where I hit one tabletop and landed on another tabletop, and I came up short once out of about 50 times I did it, and actually sprained my ankle. So my ankle was pretty screwed up for probably 6 or 8 weeks. But anyway, I can't ride, so I'm getting back into kind of training triathlon. I say that kind of lightly. Make sure I don't get killed in this intersection. Everybody's morons in here. And I'm mostly running. I'm doing a little swimming. I wish I was doing a little more swimming, but it's not as convenient as running. But the swimming would be actually really good for my mobility and strength, so I need to make that a priority. But I really don't ride the bicycle anymore. I really just don't like riding bicycles. It's just not a motorcycle. The running's more liberating for me. So I'm getting back in shape. I got 6 weeks to get into shape before I can distract myself with the dirt bikes. So I'll get in some pretty killer shape. I do not like being fat and slow, and I don't mean that to offend everybody. It's all relative. When you compete at a somewhat high level, at least like a high age group level, you kind of have some standards that you kind of got to meet if you want to go fast. And right now, I'm not even close to those. Anyway, I'm here at the shop, so I'm going to let you guys go. And I just wanted to check in. And yeah, having fun. I'm still having fun. Want to make you guys some content. Doing good stuff. Catch you later.